You know that uncomfortable time when you have to talk to somebody about how they keep coming 45 minutes late, or the time that they're undelivering on the project. Tell an employee that you're not getting a promotion or a raise this year, and it's equally uncomfortable to ask for one. My name is Meera Swaroop and I'm an impact communication coach. I work with professionals to help them communicate in a way that they're able to achieve their goals both at work and in life. Now, leaders many a times need to dwell in difficult conversations. In fact, their journey in leadership is often measured by the number of conversations that they participated in that had them feel extremely uncomfortable, because each one of them made them grow. Now, unknowingly, we make some mistakes when we are participating in difficult conversations, and this is me wanting to share those two mistakes with you as well as my suggestions. Mistake number one: we sometimes leave or walk away from that difficult conversation without letting the other person know. I mean to say, when situations reach almost like a heated stage or almost at the verge of being a heated stage, and we just walk away. At that point in time, we may have walked away because we couldn't manage the intensity, or we didn't understand why that loop of conversation was so stuck. But the act of walking away creates more disrespect, and it won't work for you in the long run. My suggestion: apply the science of a timeout. It is perfectly okay to say, I don't have the words to respond to you right now. I need clarity myself. Can we please have this conversation a little later, probably in the evening or tomorrow? Does that work for you? And then wait for the person to respond. The second mistake we make is not being aware of our body language. And here I'd specifically like to say, by that I mean your eye level. Now, a physical difference in an upper and a lower eye level does not really help when you're in a difficult conversation. So my suggestion: take a moment and see what you can do to bring it to the same level. Watch yourself. Do you need to adjust your seat? If the person is standing and you realize this is an important conversation, you might want to say this: hey, this conversation matters. Can I invite you to sit down and let's talk about this? Difficult conversations are a lot less about managing others, and they're a lot more about managing self. If this conversation interested you, I'd like to invite you to a 2-hour virtual workshop in which I will train you on having difficult conversations at work. This program is in collaboration with The Star and Me and Sipping Thoughts. And the primary people for whom this workshop is women who are corporate professionals or founders of their businesses. Your key takeaways of the program: you will learn how to say no without guilt or aggression. You will learn how to articulate a request so that the chances of getting a yes are heightened. You will also learn how to apologize, give bad news, or use power words effectively to bring the results that you're looking for. I believe this course will deliver to you a whole new view of how conversations work that will directly impact how you participate in any conversation. For further details, refer to the information given. To register, click on that link, and I will see you in the program. Bye-bye.